your thoughts on not just you becoming the second UNC player to run for 300 yards in the game, but what you and Javonte did, setting an FBS record tonight, combining for 544 yards. I know it just happened, but what are your thoughts on that?
First, I want to thank God. Second, I want to thank my offensive line. Third, I want to thank my receivers. They block down the field. Anytime you have a big game with a lot of rushing yards, you can't do it without receivers that block. And so, my twin Javonte, he had a great game as well. It's just when we got to the stadium, we were feeling so good just to start the game. And obviously, I feel good because I'm back home and I can see the look in Vontae's eyes before the game. And I just told him that we about to do numbers today. So, we expected to have a good game, but I don't know if it amounted to this.
As it was playing out, every time you got a touch, you just kind of expect to get to the second level at least every time.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, because the way that they were playing us, our offensive line was doing a great job pre-snap, identifying who they needed to get. And then it really just, in our room, we pride ourselves on one-on-ones, and I feel like we had a lot of one-on-ones with the safety, and we won more than we lost. That's what it came down to.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back over to Dina King.
Hey, Michael, congrats on the win. How much fun did you and the guys have out there? You all look like y'all were having great fun.
Mm-hmm. It is what it looked like. We had a lot of fun today. It's just a blessing to be out here. It's a blessing to play football. We play 11 games, and a lot of teams didn't do that. So it's amazing to even play that many games. So we're just thankful for the opportunity.
Thank you.
All right, back over to Bridget Condon.
Congrats on the win. Just what is it like to be in the moment with Javonte and realize the kind of history you guys are making? I mean, all over Twitter right now, everybody's talking about the duo that you two are, and to set the most rushing yards for any two teammates. Just what does it mean to be able to do that with a guy like Javonte?
Yeah, typically we don't know until someone comes up and tells us during the game. So we're just playing football, and at the end of the day, that's all it is. So football is supposed to be a fun sport. It's really a game. So we just go out there. We just have a lot of fun with it, with our friends.
Does it make it even sweeter though to be able? Sorry. Does it make it even sweeter to be able to do it with someone else and not just be, you're doing it by yourself?
Definitely, and it even makes it more special that it's Vontae, because that's my dog.
All right, let's go over to Luke Buxton, please.
Mike, congrats on the game. Congrats on the win. Congrats on your performance. Kind of going off that question, you broke 300, which is an awesome milestone. And at one point when you did it, it looked like they were feeding you the ball a lot. And then Daz came in and gave you a big hug or hit you on the helmet. Did he tell you broke 300? What was the?
Yeah, he did. First, Luke, I love the cabin. Second, yeah, he did tell me. So he told me, and then I was like, man, I'm glad I got it because it's time to go. So good game.
Cool. Appreciate it, Mike.
All right, last one for Mike comes from Gregory Hall.
Kind of off of that, Michael, is rushing for 300 yards. I obviously just so much adrenaline going through and you're having fun, but like, can you describe the feeling like in your body, like what you're feeling, muscle soreness, tired? Like, are you ever like, what does it feel like physically?
That's a good question. I don't know, because I was just telling myself I had so much more in me. And I was just telling, our teammates that we just got to restart. So we don't really think about physical fatigue. I don't really think that we had too much. So it's all, that's mental. So we're a mentally strong team, after the last 4 years that we've been through. It's not hard to bow up and fight. So.
And then obviously you still have a bowl game ahead. Not sure where you're going to go, but what's left after this? I mean, obviously a historical performance, but what more is there?
Yeah, we're going to try to do it again. But at the end of the day, we just, this is a moment that we're in right now. So I don't want to get too far ahead, but I'm learning from the last time I went on stage and said we was the best. So we're just in a moment right now. We had a good moment, something that nobody's ever did before. It's a blessing. And we'll just see what happens next.